So in Power BI, till now whatever we have seen, am I audible? In
Yes,
Power
audible.
BI, yeah. So in Power BI, whatever we have seen till yesterday in the Power Query editor, we will see again through the notes. Okay, so I have prepared the notes already. Let me share my screen and we will go one by one task. So I have added all of the tasks which is required for the practice and which is a real-time purpose. Okay, so let's say, okay, so from here it starts from the basic transformation, that is a Power Query editor. So after creating data connection Power BI, next we have to apply transform on the connected data unless already data has a shape. Okay, whenever we take the data, we have to first the clean and the give the shape data. Power BI is having a very powerful ETL tool inside, which is known as Power Query Editor. What we call it is a Power Query Editor. Power Query Editor is nothing but a ETL tool. Okay, it works like a ETL tool. Power Query Editor was built on the Power Query engine. Okay, so that is the theory about this. Then what are the menus available, like ribbon tools, query pane, formula bar, data preview, okay, query settings. So everything is here. You can check it later. Okay, I will share you these notes. So what you will call to this menu? Okay, this is a toolbar or ribbon, you can call it. This is a queries, and in the middle part that is a data preview, and right side that is a apply step and query setting. Okay, so that already we have seen, right? So we will directly see start with the example. Okay, so there's a task one. There is a task one. What it is saying? Performing the basic transformation on the IMF. Okay, IMF World Economic Outlook database. So how to connect with the IMF World Economic database? So we will get on the Google. If we connect to the any data from the Power BI using web connector, then it always takes the import connection. Okay, so let's search for the World Economic IMF World Economic Outlook database. Okay, Outlook database. Then if you search on the Google, you will get a first link. Okay, then click. When you open the first link, you will see the screen like this. You will see the screen like this. Okay, so let's go back here. So you can see the screen. So I have 2012 data, 2021 data, 2020, right? I want to see 2021 data. So I will click on the 21 data. This is for October. So what he's saying, okay, let's take this October only, or April we can say. Let me take a April 2012, 2012, 22. Okay, just click on the this data sets. So there's an international monetary fund who actually check the every country how much GDP and all these things they continually validate, and they take out the report. Okay, so they have all country level data. So what we want to take the data. So I will select the country. By country level I want to take. Okay, so select group type. So Europe area data, emerging and development area data, Latin America and Caribbean, Middle East and Central Asia data. So let's see what he's saying. Next, so which data we are connecting? So select on all countries. So we will download the all countries data. Okay, so we have all countries data. Just download the data. Continue. National account, continue. Okay, so here we need to select one of the data sets. So let's say cross domestic, and start year from 2020 to 2027. Okay, okay, so they have prepared the data like this, or we can download the report. So let me open the notes first. So what is saying, select the subject on GDP. Okay, then click on continue, prepare report and copy the URL. So once you prepare the report, you have data in the web. You can see your data now on the web page. Every column wise and row wise. I want to take this data on Power BI. I want to take this data into the Power BI. How to take this? So we have in the Power BI is a web connector. We have one web connector tool available in the Power BI. Just go to the get data. There is a web connector. Click on web connector. Okay. So we have web connector. Just paste the URL from the here. Okay. This page. What is the URL of this page? Just copy this URL of this page and paste into the URL. Click on OK. Okay. So you will get this string. Just click on connect. Okay. Once this connect data, it will give you the number of tables. Which table we have data. In this table, we have all this data like country, substitution. Okay. This column and rows. So we'll see now. Okay, you can see in the left side there are tables. Why? Because we selected a table view. If you click on the web view, you will get only web. Okay, complete web page. If you click on the table view, you will get a table. So now let's select the table one. What exactly available in the table one? Can we see this? What is available in table one? So in table one we have some data which is our require, right? But column name in the row, right? Go to the table two. In table two, what you have it? So table 2 also have some data, same kind of data. Okay, so let's load the table 1 data only because I need only one tables. Okay, and click on load. and click on load. Click on load. So let's load data table 1. Okay, so we got a data. So let's check the what data we have inside that table. Let it load. Okay, you can see the data which we receive, the column name is showing like column 1, column 2, column 3, but actual column was in the page, the column name was like country subject descriptor. But what we are getting here, we are getting column 1, column 2, column 3, right? And where exactly is our data now? If column is not there, okay, there is a column. Do you see any column available here? Our column name, which is now in the last row, which is available in the last row. Okay, how to take it as a last row? How to take your last row as a first row? Okay, and make it as a column header. How to make it on the column header? Okay, that is possible in the Power Query editor. That is possible in the Power Query editor. Just go to the Power Query editor. How to go to the Power Query editor? Weber?
Go to the table and click on three dots.
Three dots
There is
and
one.
click on
Yes.
Edit Query.
Edit
Okay,
query.
so we now going to the Power Query editor. So in Power Query editor, we can clean the data, we can shape the data, right? So right now our columns are not coming as expected. So our column on the first row, our column on the first row, right? So we need as a header here, right? This first row I want as a header. How to convert the first row as a header? Piyusha, hello. How to convert the first row as a header? I want this first row on header. How to convert? Sudarshan, hello. How to take a first row on the header?
There is an option in
Uh,
transform.
in
Use first row
transform,
as a header.
use first row as a header. Okay, use first row as a header. Just click on the first row as a header. So automatically this first row will go on the header. Automatically this first row will go as a header. Okay, so you can see on the header we have this column. Now automatically we got it, right? So this is how we can transfer the data. Now what he's saying in his task, okay, so to reduce the rows, if you want to reduce the top 2 rows, I want to reduce the top 10 rows. How to reduce top 10 rows? Top 1 rows. Okay, go to the home tab, click on remove rows. Okay, already we have seen, so I'm just taking again. So remove top rows. Which one? I want only remove the one row, that is Afghanistan. Okay, Afghanistan rows completely I want to remove. Okay, so I just take the one and I will click on OK.
Can you just repeat once again? Just
Okay,
little bit.
this is already we have seen, I think, to how to remove the rows, right? Top rows and bottom rows,
Yes.
right? Remember? So I want to remove first Afghanistan complete row. This complete row I want to delete from the table. How to remove this one? Just go to the remove rows, click on remove top, right? And put the one. One means first row, right? One means first row. If I want to delete the 2 rows, I will put the 2. If I want to delete the all 3 rows, okay, top 3 rows, I will put the 3. Okay, so right now I want to delete only 1 rows. Okay, so let's click OK. So you can see now Afghanistan will delete here and only Albania row you will see on the from the first. Okay, so removing the rows, keeping the rows, and removing the column and choosing the column, all these features we already seen in the last session. So you can try. Okay, just because of the in the notes we have example how to go through the example completed task that I'm showing you. Clear?
Yes.
Okay, now there's a task to transform the population data. Transform the population data from different CSV and remove the unwanted column, and also do the required data format changes. Okay, so let's say I have one population data available. Let me go to the data sets. Data sets. I have population data. Okay, so in population data I will connect with the one of the file. I will connect with the adventure work cells. Okay, okay, let's say I have one population country available. I will connect this population data. Okay, all this file, you can see all these 3 file, which is a, what is the format of this file? What is the format of this file? It is a CSV format. It is a comma separated value format. What is format? Comma separated value format, that is a CSV. Okay, so let's connect with this CSV file. Okay, and let me this close and apply first. So when we click on the close and apply, we get it back on the original window, and it will apply all the steps which we apply on the Power Query Reader. Okay, and accordingly it will give you the data. So before that data was showing like column 1, column 2. Now it will show you the correctly. Okay, now just click on get data. and okay, click on get data. Then what we want, I want to connect with the CSV file, right? So I will click on the text CSV. Where is this file available? So in the, it is available in the data sets. So where is the population country, population data? We have it here. Okay, and click and open this file. Okay, so there are two buttons. One is the load and one is the transform tab. What is, when I click on the load, what is use of that? And when I click on the transform data, what is use of this? So what does it mean? If I click on the load, it will load data here only in the Power BI. Okay, where screen we can see the visible screen. But if you click on the transform data, it will load data into the Power Query editor. It will take you into the Power Query editor. Okay, so there are two differences between this load and transform data. Okay, and everyone will have to answer from tomorrow. Okay, I will ask you, keep asking you question for the previous session what we have seen. So please do the practice, and if I am asking you question, you should be remember them. Okay, if you are not doing practice, then it means you would not be able to say anything if I ask you something. So there are 6 lakhs record, I think, in this table. It is taking a time. What is the issue? Okay, so there are some blanks which is showing in the front. Okay, data is on the below. If you scroll down, you will see some data. Okay, but initially it is showing you some blank. We need to clean the data now. We need to clean this data now. Okay, how to clean this data? We need to go to the Power Query editor. Just go to the edit query. Okay, which table we selected? Oh, it automatically come. Okay, now you can see our data. Now right now data is completely different. You can see on the second row we have actual column name. On second row we have actual column name, and first row we have something which is not required. We have something which is not required. So first what we need to do, I want to take this. Okay, I want to delete this first row. How to delete the first row, Shalaka? How to delete the first row?
So by by giving right click on the row.
Okay, so click on the remove top rows, and what I will select, because I want to delete the first row, right? So I will put the 1. So it will remove the first row. Now you can see on the first row we got the actual column name. how to convert this into the as a header? How to convert this as a header?
Use first row as a header.
Use first row as a header. Okay, just click on the first row as a header. Okay, now we got data correctly which we require. Okay, so I think all data is there correctly. Okay, so now he's saying if you want to remove the unwanted column, unwanted column is what, which is not required in our future, which is not required in the future. So better to delete the table, better to delete these columns. Okay, so let's see, we have table 1. Okay, so table 1 population country 1950. Okay, so I want to delete this 2 to 3 columns which is not required, like age group, let's say pop male, not pop male, population male, not. Okay, I want to delete the population total. How to delete this column? Right click on this, remove the column. Okay, or from here we can delete the column, remove the column, click on the remove column, so it will delete the particular column. Okay, so already we have seen all these examples, just you need to use different data set, and with example you need to go here. Okay, so this is a task 2. Then scenario 4, for type specific, scenario 4 for type specific transformation. What is the type specific transformation? I already told you how to change the data type of the particular column. Okay, let's say this column, or okay, this, whenever we get the data, Power BI automatically detect their data type. What is the data type? The column, in which format the column it is, let's say it, this column contains the only data, number, so automatically it detect that this is a numeric, whole numeric, this is a whole numeric data. Okay, if you look at the second column, it contains the string data, that is a textual data, so automatically Power BI detected that this is a textual data, that is a text, that is a text format. Then time. Okay, but inside that this is a 1950 or something value is there, it means it is kind of number, so that's why automatically it detects as a number. Okay, whole number. So these are the different data type, that we already seen. Okay, these are the, okay, so there are 3 data types. One is the text data type, numeric data type, and date data type. Okay, if column is a numeric, okay, it will give you automatically numeric data type, that is a decimal or whole number. If column is a textual data, it will give you automatically either it is a textual column or ABC, it will be the ABC. Okay, text data type. If your data is a date data type, it will automatically will detect as a date data type. Let's see, we have any date field here, let's see. No, let's go to the table 1. Do we have any date field here? No, so we don't have any date field here. Okay, if there is a date field, it will automatically will detect as a date field, so that is the good features in the Power BI, that automatically it detect the particular columns data type. Okay, whether it is a string column, or whether it is a numeric column, or whether it is a date column. Okay, let me connect with the other data set so we can check same thing. Okay, let me take the order table. Okay, so I connected with the order table. Now you can see there are different column: order date, ship date, order id, ship mode. Okay, you can see this is a date column. It automatically detected as a this is a date format. Okay, it is giving as a calendar. Okay, this is a date format. Okay, this is a date format. Then second is customer id. Okay, okay, you will get a clear when you see my previous video about what are the data types and how we will detect the data types. Okay, so in the previous session we already seen. I'm just repeating this one just because for the revision. Okay, with the notes. Everyone clear? Do you remember this data types we already seen?
Yes.
Okay, so this is a text data type. Okay, so all three it has given you this one. Okay, now there's a task one. In the task one, what's saying? Transform the AW customer data by creating the full name for customer, extract username, domain name from their email ID, and also change the cases of the every column to initial capital. Okay, first understand what he's saying. Transform the AW customer data by creating full name. Okay, by creating full name of the customer. So let's connect with the AW customer data first. Do we have AW customer data? Let's connect. So let me connect AW customer. So where is the AW customers? Power BI notes. AW customers. So okay, you can see in AW customer data sets we have three different columns: first name, last name, and their prefix. That is a Mr. or Mrs. Okay, so what is the task? What is saying? First understand. Transform the AW customer data. Okay, we connected the customer data by creating the full name of the customer name. Okay, how to create a full name? How to create a full name? Okay, we have their first name, last name, right? Already I want to join into the one column. This is in the different column, right? This is into the different column. I want to convert into the one column, like I want to join this first name, last name as a full name. Okay, how to do this? Just keep pressing the control and just keep pressing the control. Just a second. Sorry, first, second, and third. Okay, now how to combine this? Can someone tell me how to combine this? We already seen.
Split column.
Split column is used to split the column, not to
Group
join
by.
the.
Group by.
Group by.
Oh, sorry, group.
Merge.
No, anyone?
Merge column.
Okay, so we have merge column. So merge column which is used to merge the multiple column. Okay, so just click on merge column. Go to the transform. You can see merge column here. Click on merge column. Okay, I will give the space in every way and give the column name as a full name. Okay, so you can see we converted the first name, last name, okay, into the as a full name in one column, right? We got a full name column. Okay, now what is his task saying? Clear everyone? How did we combine this first name, last name into the one column?
Yes.
How did we
Yes.
merge? Okay.
Yes.
Now what is his next task is saying extract the username, extract the username domain name from their email ID. Okay, extract the username and domain name. Okay, let's find out the email ID. Where is the email ID? This one, right? So in email ID there is a username, that is a John24 is a username, and after @ that is a domain name. After @ that is a domain name. How to extract this in separate column? In one column it should show the username, in second column it should show the adventurework.com. How to separate this? Anyone? How can I
There is an
separate?
option extract showing in the home tab. No, transform tab.
In transform tab? Okay, where?
There is an option
Extract?
extract.
How? Can we possible using split column by delimiter?
Uh,
Yes, yes.
Okay, so just click on delimiter. What is the delimiter? Delimiter means something which is dividing the two string, right? So what is the common? Now just look at here. What is the common symbol between the every email ID? That is a @, right? So from before the @ that is a username, and after the @ there is a domain name. So @ is a delimiter. What is that? @ is a delimiter. Okay, so we have already function that is a split column by delimiter. Just click on by delimiter. Okay, and I will use as a none here, and just click on OK. Now you got the two column, right? Email ID address and email address 2. So you can see this is a username, this is domain name. Just rename the column name. How to rename? Right click on this and click on rename. That is a username. Okay, and this is a domain name. That is a domain name. Okay, so this is how we can split this. Okay, the task which is given already here. Okay, and there are steps also given here. If first try to by yourself, and if you think that you cannot do this, you stuck somewhere, then you can go to the steps they already given you. Okay, now what is it after extracting the username and domain name from the email ID? Now what we need, also change the case of the every column to initialize capital. Okay, so just go to here. You can see the starting character should be capital word. Okay, starting character should be capital word. How to convert this? Just click on format and click on uppercase. Okay, it is a completely make it uppercase. Let me see any other. The home tab, in transform tab. Capitalize each word. Can you see? Capitalize each word in the format only. Okay, so every character, first character has been capital, right? Same also I want to apply on domain name. Just go to the format, click on capitalize each word. Okay, so can you see every first character of the each word is a capital now. Okay, so this is how we can apply the steps. Okay, so task 1 is done. Then there is a assignment. Okay, can you do this assignment? First assignment is format the AW product data in following way. Format the AW product data in following way. Split the product. AW product already I share you data, right? AW product. Okay, so what is the task? First, split the product SKU in 3 parts without modifying the product SKU column. Second, you need to do the change the cases of all the column to initialize capital. Third is extract the product code from the product SKU column. Fourth is from model name column extract the model. Okay, so this is the first task. Second task is using Northwind datasets, OData service perform following. Okay, what is Northwind datasets? Okay, Northwind datasets you will get okay, Northwind datasets. Okay, just forget this. Okay, because this Northwind dataset we need to take in from the online. That is the OData feeds. Okay, let's search the Northwind datasets. Northwind dataset. Northwind OData. Okay, open the this one. Okay, so you can see we have different tables. Okay, so just copy this URL. This is a OData feed, that is called as the feeds. Okay, the data which is in the XML format, this is a online. Okay, this is the OData feeds. Just copy this URL, go to the here and connect to the data, that is the OData feeds. Can you see OData feeds? Just click on OData feeds. Okay, so click on the OData feeds and paste the URL. So click on OK. Okay, so you can see there are so many tables like customer tables, employee tables, invoice tables. So whichever table you want, you can do the practice on it. Okay, so this is the OData feeds. You can get the data. Okay, so this is all data. Now let's go here. Okay, from there you can connect and you can perform this all these three tasks. Now let's see the okay, next is a numeric transform tool. Numeric transform tool. Okay, what are the numeric transform tool? Okay, so that we will see tomorrow. From tomorrow we will start the numeric transform tool. Okay, okay, so I will upload this session and upload the notes on the group. Okay, you just download and you can go through the notes also.
सर एक क्वेश्चन था
हाँ,
अभी जैसे कि अपन करते रिमूव रोज
हाँ,
हाँ सर तो उसमें है ना अभी थर्ड नंबर का रो रिमूव करना है ना कि अपर करना है ना कि बॉटम करना है बस
हाँ,
स्पेसिफिक थर्ड नंबर का रो अगर रिमूव करना है तो क्या पॉसिबल है क्या
आपको अगर वैसे करना है तो डायरेक्ट आप रो नहीं कर सकते, आपको इंडेक्स कॉलम क्रिएट करना पड़ेगा एंड मतलब थर्ड रो में ऐसा क्या है आपको डिलीट करना है, क्योंकि ऐसा सिनेरियो मतलब बहुत रेयर आता है. लेट मी
हाँ
सी द
नहीं
फीचर्स. हाँ
हाँ
एक मिनट.
हाँ
हाँ, मैं अगर उसमें रेंज होगा, एक मिनट लेट मी चेक रेंज.
रेंज नहीं है उसमें
रिमूव अल्टरनेट रोज बॉटम रोज. ओके देन डायरेक्टली वी कैन कनेक्ट. ठीक है, उसको फिर हमें कस्टमाइज करके कुछ डिलीट करना पड़ेगा. जैसे लेट्स से इफ यू वांट टू डिलीट पर्टिकुलर, अगर ऐसी कौन सी वैल्यू है जिसकी वजह से आपको रखना नहीं है रो, सो दैट वैल्यू वी कैन फिल्टर आउट देन डायरेक्टली. सपोज आपका थर्ड रो है जिसमें मैक्सिमम नल आ रहे हैं, ठीक है, और आपको चाहिए कि वो डेटा नहीं चाहिए, वो कुछ काम का नहीं है, तो हम क्या कर सकते हैं, तो जहाँ जहाँ पे नल आता है उसको हम फिल्टर कर देंगे, सो इट विल ऑटोमेटिकली विल डिलीट फ्रॉम डेटा सेट.
ओके
ओके, दो सिनेरियो
ठीक
विल
है
अंडरस्टूड आल्सो लेटर. ओके, एंड
ओके
जैसे आपने बोला है कि तीसरा रो डिलीट करना है, तो ऐसे टाइप का कुछ सिनेरियो आता नहीं है, और आएगा तो उसके पीछे कुछ बिजनेस रीजन होगा जिसकी वजह से हमें कुछ फील्ड मिलेंगी. सपोज अगर कुछ नल है उसमें कुछ कुछ और है, इशू है, सो वी कैन डायरेक्टली मतलब वो ड्रॉप डाउन रहता है ऊपर कॉलम के बाजू में, उसको सिलेक्ट करो, देन सिलेक्ट दैट वी डोंट वांट टू सिलेक्ट द नल, उसको रिमूव जाएंगे. ठीक है.
ओके ठीक
हाँ,
है थैंक यू
ओके, या ओके, विल कनेक्ट टुमारो ऑन सेम टाइम. बाय.